Hi there, Jamie Goode of wineanorak.com here. It's been a while since I've tasted wines on camera, so I thought I'd give it another go. And I've got two wines here, and the common connection is schist. We've got a wine from the Douro and a wine from Priorat. Now, Douro in Portugal, the soils there are famously made of schist, and Priorat has very similar soils as well. Both quite warm climates, but different regions. So we'll start with the first wine. This is Tons de Duorum, and it's 2009 from the Douro in Portugal. And it's made by José Maria Soares Franco and João Portugal Ramos. It's their new project together, Duorum, and this is their least expensive wine. It comes in at about £10 in the UK, which for Douro is pretty cheap. So, let's give it a whirl. What I like about that is the freshness of the fruit. It's a ripe wine, and this comes from the Douro Superior, so it's kind of like in the warmer part of the Douro, nearer the Spanish border. But the fruit's really nice. It's good. It's got good definition. I get kind of sweet, bright black cherry, bit of spice. A ripe wine, but not a heavy wine. I really don't like fruit in wines when it gets all jammy and sweet and sickly. That's pretty disgusting. I like this though. This is nice and fresh, and I think it's a really good example of the Douro. And at a tenner, that's pretty cheap for Douro. So thumbs up for this wine. Now we're going to Spain, and this is the Salmos Priorat 2007 from Torres. Haven't had this in a while, so I'll be interested to see how it shakes up. See, often I find Spanish reds a little bit too oaky. You know, the Spanish winemakers, sometimes they go a bit balmy with the oak, and I don't really like lots of new oak in my wine. It's one of the reasons I like the Duorum, because I think it's a wine that's relying on fruit, and even a little bit of minerality for its character, and not just a waft of new oak. Now this is promising. There's a bit of oak on the nose, but the dominant theme here is really nice aromatic berry, blackcurrant, blackberry fruit. It's got a slightly balsamic edge from the oak, but it's not overpowering. On the palate there's freshness and definition, some spiciness, a hint of earth. It's a lively wine, quite bold and quite rich. I wouldn't say it was elegant, but it's not clumsy. And by Spanish standards it's not over oaked. There's definitely some oak there, but it's not right in the forefront. You know how some of those Riocas can have that sort of coconut and vanilla imprint, very sweet and sickly, don't like. But I like this. This is $17.99, available from a large range of independent wine merchants. If I was to read the list to you, it would take about 15 minutes. Plus also Waitrose and Hanford, Helen Park, Noel Young, and quite a few others. So $17.99, it's not a cheap wine. Priorat standards, that's not expensive, but it's obviously reasonably expensive, and this is 15% alcohol, whereas the Duorum 13.5% alcohol, a little bit fresher, a little bit brighter. I think for 10 quid I have to go with this. Better value than the Salmos, but the Salmos is still a pretty good wine. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time.